welcome to the commentary for episode 8 of Vampire Zombie Werewolf. I am Tanya Einen, I play Bunny, and I'm also a producer. There I am, on your screen!
I'm Steve Lekowitz, I play Tad, and I'm there with my hands over my face, ears, things.
I'm Zoe Van Brunt, I'm the director of photography.
And she's nowhere on the screen.
Ever.
Well, that's not true.
That's not true.
And I'm Rob Paget, and that's me there, not speaking. I also directed this episode.
Hooray.
Hooray!
Hooray.
Vampires moving in.
I like how I say I directed the episode as if
you didn't
different.
direct
Yeah.
other episodes.
I know.
Well,
I'm a licensed
But what if people randomly
vampirismologist.
chose to listen to just this commentary?
they might have just
They would
thought,
have no idea.
You know, I want to know how they did all the awesome stuff that they did in this episode.
Who?
I don't know.
Those people? Did you notice there was one vampire that's not the same in the turnaround shot? You can tell that
One of these
you can
vampires
see
is not
Gary.
like the others.
We have some
actually
stand-in vampires.
had to do pickups.
Yeah.
On this
quite a few
scene,
pickups.
It's getting worse.
because that was the worst shooting day. Oh my god!
Oh, it sucked.
It was awful. It was really horrible, and we felt bad for the actors because they were waiting around so much. And...
I completely blame the assistant director.
Me too. Look for them in the credits.
So you're getting a clear view of our makeup now, and I just want to point out that Stephen Moore,
Supermoon.
Supermoon did all of our werewolf makeup for us, which then Rob hand corrected digitally.
It's one of those things you don't really think
And
about
it
while
looks
you're
fantastic.
shooting.
That's a calendar I had to fake make. Just to get the right kinds of moons I wanted.
Yeah.
I didn't have a calendar with the right kinds of moons to make the joke work, so I had to make a calendar.
Which is funny because those moons are on so many calendars until you need one.
Until you-
Exactly,
And
then,
then
they're
they
nowhere
don't
to be
exist.
And Steve wrote the word party, but I drew the little flower.
found, which is a private, personal, feminine.
It's a
hygiene
personal,
side.
feminine thing.
So was it you made a bear calendar?
No, what's the picture?
I had a calendar from the National Parks Conservation Association, and I just pasted October into the November because November was very orangey. And
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's
It looked
right.
kind of-
I remember we actually had a
We were like going to try to make this at around Halloween, weren't we? Like
Yeah.
it was October, but it's
Yeah.
not really.
So we filmed this on 2 different nights. So when we're talking to Jeremy, it's someone reading us his lines, and Jeremy's not speaking to us.
It was Steve Moore, in fact.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why there's no over the shoulders.
I actually shot.
We shot it clean
entire-
just because it was hard.
I was gonna say I shot the entire series in like a haze of focus and determination, and so
It was a haze of
I-
Moxy overdose.
pretty much like I don't remember anything that you guys talk about that happened on set. Like I have absolutely no knowledge.
Of sleep deprivation
Well,
and
there was-
overwork and
Well, I get thinner as the series goes on. I mean, I almost look like I look like I'm ill in this scene.
I think we all kind of were.
There was one point where we had no crew at all. It was just Zoe doing the lights and the camera. Oh, and we still had Jeff doing our boom op. But and I just remember Zoe coming up to me, kind of hugging me, laying on me, half sobbing, like
Not so much laying.
well,
on
not
you.
laying across the
This is
street,
starting to,
with
this
a-
is starting to
like
sound
with
very
leaning
salacious.
upon you.
leaning on me, going, "I have no
her
one."
pendulous breasts
And I felt
heaving
so
against mine.
Are you calling me fat?
No, he's talking about my pendulous breasts.
All right, let's nobody talk about their breasts.
No one tunes into Webseries to hear about breasts.
Unless we're talking about breasts we see on the screen. Oh, I see somebody's head that
I see
wasn't
someone's
Lauren.
head. That's not Lauren.
It must be Laurentia's hair.
Lorenthia got really tall in this one. That's all I have to say.
And I was squatting too. Oh, damn!
She was practicing her foreign toilet going skills. Well, just squat, Zoe, like you're in the Andes.
Well, these commentaries started out classy.
It's all downhill.
Now it's all boobs and toilet humor.
This is like the one area where you can see all the vampires except the 2 bunny heads. Well,
It's funny, this shot here actually of me being led past the vampires is the shot we use. I stole it and reframed it for You Couldn't Ask for a Better Focus Group. So they're watching me go off screen in that other shot. And I hit my head against the chandelier, which is why it's moving.
And this was shot with no one else in the room, right?
No,
it was just us doing this whole thing. And this bag thing is a pickup.
These bags.
Oh, this is one. That's a pickup.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Some of it is bags.
That's pickup because there's Gary, and Gary wasn't there.
Oh, right.
I spent a lot of time on my stupid bag.
Huh.
See, that was a pickup there.
That's
These
a
guys were
pickup.
nice enough to come back and help us out.
Yeah.
I think I was even in like a wild, determined haze during the
best-
pickups.
Yes, you were.
You
Reflection.
just missed the
Let's
best
leave it at that.
performance of the whole show.
Corey's,
I was only on a little
Corey's
bit of drugs.
disappointment, and anger at having to have.
We won't talk about it.
We should really put these commentaries on 2 tracks. The Zoe Tanya track. The Steve Rock track.
So yeah, we could probably keep the extraneous conversation
Okay,
to a
we'll
minimum.
just shut up. This is what this is
So
my favorite scene.
we had to make 2 bags. Wait, did you make 2? I had made 2 bags that were the same.
we made
one
2
was
bags,
a
but-
rip-away bag.
We only end up using one
I
of them.
only used
So
one
if you
bag.
look really carefully, there'll be slight differences in the face.
We still have one of the
hair
bags
and stuff.
Yeah.
somewhere.
It didn't have hair on it though, because we ran out of pipe cleaners. That's the kind of budget we had.
Yeah, we
There's
couldn't
nothing,
afford any more pipe
you
cleaners.
think, oh, we'll just put a bag over your head and put some eye holes in it, it'll be fine. But I literally cannot see anything with that bag on. I had to be led around, like walking through the den. Someone had to kind of point me in the right direction, and I ran into things because
Like
the
she
eye holes
was
were in the wrong spot.
A lady in a Smurf outfit.
I'm looking to see if we never see Derek in his little black wig.
No, he was quite
No.
good at hiding.
Yeah, Derek was good at pretending to be Corey and some of these. He had
Yeah.
a wig on. You'll
There's
see the
photos.
picture on our website
There's
if you'd
photos
like
on the
to
website.
go see.
Derek was previously seen as the dead body in Zombie Corner.
I still can't believe we resorted to doing a play.
Well, we always we always predict. What is it? I'm trying to say.
We always telegraph what we're doing.
We telegraph what we're doing for the next episode. So at the end of the last episode, I say, oh, well, we might as well resort to mindless farce.
Right.
So this episode is mindless farce. And what is more ridiculous than a play? A stupid play,
Well, it's funny because, this Vampire Zombie Werewolf is essentially a web series about itself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's, we're commenting on, we're not just commenting on, vampires and monster shows in general, but this whole show we're commenting on. Really.
That was the real spotlight noise. I want to point that out.
Did we keep it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
couldn't
not.
remember.
It's the real noise the spotlight's made on the day.
It really is is it the only completely impractical
Yeah.
thing we do with the light? Everything else is...
Well, everything else is somewhat motivated.
Yeah, this is completely unmotivated.
Yeah.
There's the shot
Again, it's
where I
a
look
farce
like
episode.
I look like I'm stoned.
So tired.
So
There was
tired.
no one else in the room while Steve and I did the play.
Well, there was other people.
There
but
was
it
other people, but the vampires were there. Corey's
Zoe
reading
and
us
Jeff.
everyone else's lines.
I did
Zoe
it
didn't even-
remotely from home.
Corey is reading us the vampire lines, and Steve Moore, I'm sure, is there because we're in makeup. And
We
he was
installed a
always there.
T1 line so that we could video conference with Zoe and she could read us the lines on the TV screen.
That camera remote reaches really far.
Yeah.
This
But obviously we're there when you see the vampires.
but
You
this
see us.
script that they're speaking is supposed to be reminiscent of Werenauts.
It's sort of more
and
than
also
reminiscent. It's like almost a complete ripoff.
almost and Mummy MT. They're pretty much the same show.
It's sort of pieces of those two shows.
I love Werewolves.
I love these little insert shots of the
These were all
vampires.
pickups. These were also shot on the pickup day.
Oh yeah. I
And we
remember
still
that
we
part.
still think Trident is stupid for not sponsoring the show.
Right.
Yeah.
All the gum.
Ooh, calling out Trident.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Wrigley's. Glee gum.
Glee, yeah.
Orbits.
Blackjack.
Well, Orbits is Wrigley's.
Blackjack.
Hooray, Chewies.
Chiclets. She makes
Now we're
chiclets.
just naming gum. This is the
stripe
best
gum.
commentary ever.
That's great.
And,
Oh, Steve Moore. I
love that part.
and Zoe covered it up in post mostly, but you can kind of tell the sun is coming up
Oh, yeah.
in the background.
We
Yeah, it
literally
was
shot
dawn.
until the sun came up
Yeah.
this day.
Which was not supposed to be the case.
No.
Because then we had to be back the next night.
This was our second to last day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because we shot this last in there because it was the most different lighting setup
There's nothing stopping
in
me.
the tent. And then
I was really nervous about this because I had to hold Steve up.
I'm heavy.
And with all that werewolf makeup on, it's really hard to kind of like lay one on someone.
And the kiss, I've edited it obviously, so the kiss is way longer than it was in real life. But that music that was playing that these guys can't hear, that I can, if you listen to the VZW theme song, it goes through 3 stages. And the first 3 episodes are built around the first theme and VZW theme song. The second 3 are built around the second theme, and this starts the 3rd theme.
Because everything's a trio in this show.
Yeah,
So
right.
it's 9 episodes.
The bulk
3
of the
chunks of 3 episodes each.
Right, and this song that you're hearing now, if you listen to the whole thing, goes through 3 stages. And then it goes back. It goes from the beginning to the second to the third to the second to the first.
Can they hear any of this on the website?
They sure can if you go to vampirezombiewerewolf.com right there.
Ooh, look at that timing.
Well, thanks for joining us on this scintillating discussion of
yeah.
episode.
It's like us
8.
sitting around bullshitting.
yeah,
Bye-bye.
Bullshitting.
total BS.
Total BS.
I said goodbye. Stop talking.
BS.